news, everyone!
Good news, everybody. Do you can definitely hear it? Yeah, I can definitely hear it in my head, but you know, it just feels a little bit more a little more stuffed up. Yeah, what's happening, Vash? How you doing, man? Welcome on in. How's your week been? Vash was over doing some Power Wash Simulator yesterday. I went over and helped him in Benign clean up Santa's workshop a little bit. It was a great time. All right, let me go ahead and jump into this first one. A bunch of these were all dropped into the news by our good friend Cyclo and Titled Taint. They've both been doing an awesome job at helping me out with news recently. I appreciate y'all so much. If you guys ever want to drop anything in for the news we want me to talk about, link for the Discord is still in the chat if you need it, but there's a news section specifically. Just drop them in there and I will always try and talk about them. I have a couple of little specifications that I don't like to talk about. Is if it's like super heavily rumored stuff or speculation on something that's not real, you know, or not really out, I won't take a look at that. Fake trailers. I don't care for fake trailers. It's not real news. Little things like that. If we're doubling up on something or something I've already talked about, I may not use it, but outside of that, I mean, you know, schedule some PTO. And Jan, damn bro, I don't know who Jan is, but she's a lucky woman. Vash about to schedule some PTO in her. I don't know what that means. All right, so this is a charity for profit, a look at the company that made millions off of Twitch's most watched fundraising streams. Very interesting. I don't know much about this, so we'll do some reading. I'm glad you guys liked that one. That one felt a little risque, but I thought it was pretty good. But it's also kind of like up in the air on what PTO would be, so I don't know. I don't want to. It's March 29th, 2021. 5 of Twitch's most watched men are sitting in front of a long white table inside the living room of an Austin, Texas home. Over the next 8.5 hours, Osmond Gold, Mizkif, Esfand, NMP, and Rich Campbell won box some of the rarest Pokemon cards in the world, worth thousands of dollars. The hundreds of thousands of viewers watching will get a chance to win these cards if they donate to charity, that is. Okay, so I know of Osmond Gold, but the rest of those guys I've never heard of, and I don't even know Osmond all that well. Okay, so we'll keep on going. All of these cards from boxes are going to you guys, and the money for the giveaways is going towards gaming or Games for Love. By the end of the 8.5 hours, the 5 men raised more than $600,000 for Games for Love, a Washington state-based charity focused on video game distraction therapy for terminally ill children. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Before 2020, the charity had never raised more than $50,000 in a single year, according to tax records. But then when those 5 members of OTK led more than 37 influencers who ran campaigns for it through the next 2 years, it raised nearly $2 million in donations. Okay. Okay, so this is all pretty just, I think, informal at this point. Just kind of letting us know what's going on. Also, hey, what's happening, Jenny? Sorry, I saw your name color is the same as Plenty's in the chat right now, and I accidentally just glossed over. What's happening, Jenny? How are you doing today? Yeah, according to public records, almost half of that money never went to charity. Oh no! Oh no! At first, the idea of an influencer teaming up with a charity to raise money makes sense. Celebrities often speak on behalf of charities, encouraging their fans and admirers to donate money. But as donors, fans, and journalists have started to scrutinize the relationship between internet influencers, and charities they claim to support, they found questionable business practices that threaten to undermine the faith people place in them when clicking the donate button. Yeah, this is kind of becoming a thing now where you kind of got to be a little worried. Oh my god, I can't remember what the other charity was, but it was a YouTube guy that I knew of. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name, but yeah, that was the other one we were talking about a week or two ago. Yeah, there's definitely got to be definitely some worry at this point. Yeah, and I don't know how much. I mean, we'll see. Maybe there'll be some more, but I'm wondering how much of these guys are in on it, or if it's just the charity itself this time. The charity itself could just be like, okay, you don't know what's going on, but like for people who are like, you know, if you're kind of in part of it, I mean, listen. People always talk about there being special places in hell for people. There is definitely one for people who steal money from charities or use charities as a front for raising money for themselves or whatever. That is a whole nother level of low. Game for Loves starting. Sorry, this is so hard to read over on my other side. It's so small. Games for Love's startling rise was anything but organic. Behind the scenes, an Atlantic-based marketing company called Softgiving played middleman between the charity and who's who of Twitch and YouTube. The likes of OTK, Ludwig Agren, A Drive, Just a Minx, and other influencers, both big and small. And Games for Love wasn't the only beneficiary. In 2020 and 2021, Softgiving and those influencers raised a total of 6.2 million in donations, according to publicly available tax records. Yet 2.6 million of that, roughly 42%, went to Softgiving to cover its commissions and expenses, including influencer fees and those public records show. Holy shit. So they raised 6.2 and 2.6 of that, which is nearly 42%, was never donated. I mean, listen, I get it. You got to cover some things, but like that seems like a lot. Okay, so now it makes me kind of think though, like, okay, so let me do something here. Let me see. Okay, so out of that 6.2, they were able to donate $3.6 million. So a lot of that money that they're saying that they ended up having to, you know, cover to like influencer fees and stuff like that. So that seems pretty scummy. But like my thought is, then would they ever have got 6.2 million without those people? So maybe that's kind of the trade-off that you have to put out there, and it sounds it still sounds scummy, but it feels like maybe like that's the I mean, the hill that you die on is that company, right? Hey, coffee has been
acquired.
Hello there. What's happening, Aiden? Sorry. Who's stealing money now? It looks like it's a charity called Softgiving is using a lot of money to pay people, like, you know, influencers, things like that. So they, out of 6.2 million that they raised in 2021, 2.6 of that was given as commission, as expenses, and influencer fees. The cost is too high. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. But then I'm also like devil's advocate and completely, you know, again, I don't know. I don't run a charity. There's a reason why I don't do it. That's not my forte. But if you look at it and you think, well, if without them, they were raising 50,000 a year. With them in 2 years, they raised 6.2 or 3.6 or whatever it was, right? Is that what it was that I was saying? 3.6 that was actually getting donated. if that's the cost, is that worth it? You know, I don't know. Battle pass on Fortnite. Oh, nice. How's that been? Yeah, I've been doing great for Aiden. I almost said I've been doing great Fortnite. I've been doing great, Aiden. I appreciate you asking, man. How was your holidays? Have you been doing any of the Lego Fortnite stuff, Aiden? I don't know if you were one of the people who got to talk to the other day in Discord about it, but I was asking a lot of people about how Lego Fortnite has been. A mutual friend of Vash and I's is, well, told Vash that it was pretty good, and we've been interested. But yeah, I agree. I think the cost is too high. But again, I'm also kind of in that weird thing. I was like, is it worth doing? And it's fun. Cool. That's all I like to hear. I just would like I feel like Fortnite's making a big comeback here. Oh man, this is a big long thing. I'm not gonna go through everything, but I feel like this is a good little scratch of the surface. If you want to go and check out more, make sure you get into the Discord, check this article out. It definitely seems like I've kind of gotten at least an idea of what's going on here, because they're definitely using as you know, the charity to actually bring in money for a charity, but also a little bit of for profit. And like I said, I can't. This is a huge article to go through. I wish I would have known. I would have read it ahead of time. But I feel like we've scratched the surface. If you would like to go and check it out more, it is all in the Discord. There's a specific spot for all of the stuff that gets featured on here. And we'll go ahead and move on. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if this is something we've gotten to check out yet from the day before, but day before is that terrible scam game that we went through and watched all the history of. Well, at least we read the history of it, and it was absolutely horrendous. But I think this is like an official post from them. I didn't go find it. I trusted Tidal, who found this and posted it. I'm trusting him that this is legit. I assume it is, because listen, nothing really makes me feel that weird about this, but so they write, dear community, we regret to inform you that the development company Fantastic has officially ceased operations, and as a result, the day before will be retired, and the servers will be turned off on the 22nd of January 2024. Damn, so quick, huh? As previously communicated, my Tanya, as the investor, has been working in collaboration with Steam to facilitate refunds for all game purchasers. For any player that have not already had their purchases refunded, Steam will now proactively refund all remaining players. We extend our gratitude for the community's support throughout the project's life. Unfortunately, without a development team, we have no alternative choice but to officially close the project. We sincerely thank all our supporters through this journey, and we wish you all a happy holiday season. Oh, guys. So we're killing the servers. That's how it feels. But also, I love that they are like, oh, we're gonna do refunds. But isn't Steam refunds not like? I felt like Steam refunds were not exactly the same thing. Like, yeah, of course they ditched. Yeah, I'd have to look into it more, but I thought like Steam refunds like didn't specifically refund the money from the dev team, or at least it was only a percentage back from the dev team or some shit like that, which seems weird. I mean, that would be, I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how it, but hey, Luis, thank you so much for coming over here and following, bro. Luis dropped by the Wolf and the Kid the other day. Absolutely fantastic. Hunter over there. Appreciate you coming over here and hitting me with a follow, bro. That M name? Oh, yeah. The IRC? Ooh. For the refunds. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So I felt like there was something. For developers. Yeah, I appreciate you coming over here. Okay, here's one that says, who pays for Steam refunds? The way I understand it is the dev/publisher gets paid their cut at the end of the month for the month prior to that. That way, if there's any refunds requested within the 2 weeks of the purchase, that money has not transferred hands to the developer yet. It is still in Valve's control. Valve gives you your money back, and the publisher doesn't have to worry about it. Okay, so the developer of the game does actually do the refund. Okay, so less scummy than I expected. I just expected it to be way more scummy. So, okay, sorry. I take it all back. Hey, listen, day before, that's actually a great move if you ask me. Like, listen, they were scummy, they were whatever, but they're at least giving the refunds back to all the people who purchased. So, technically, they're not getting anything out of it. Not really. So, but I don't know. All of this like is shaping more and more to be like, I mean, like, listen, they sound like they were kind of a weird company or whatever, but maybe less scammy than we all kind of expected. I don't know. There's got to be something. There's probably something that we're missing, but at least that I'm missing. I don't know. I don't care that much either. I'm not gonna check it out. So yeah, Louise, how is your holidays been? And if you don't celebrate any holidays right now, how has your week been? Okay, I didn't get to read this one, so I'm pretty excited. PlayStation Classic Alien Resurrection hides one heck of a piracy secret. I did not get to read this yet. I've been pretty excited to check it out. Oh, this is like the old Alien Resurrection. For some reason, I was thinking it was the newer Isolation game. Was not thinking about it when they were like, the classic, and I was like, I mean, I guess it's pretty classic. It's pretty, people play it a lot. But while working on first-person shooter Alien Resurrection for the PlayStation, the folks at Argonaut Games, widely known as the groundbreaking studio behind Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, left in a bit of code that allows for the booting of backup discs without needing to make any hardware or software modifications to the console. Okay. Martin Piper, an ex-Argonaut programmer, recently shared the story with Modern Vintage Gamer in a video over on YouTube. It was good. A lot of food, drink, rest, vacation from work. Beautiful. That's the best you can hope for, man. I love to hear that. Came in on a light news day. Yeah, but still some good news, I feel like, I figured it was so long it was so long ago that I didn't want to get old and die without letting go of these kinds of secrets. Piper explained. But how does it work? Well, according to the information relayed by Modern Vintage Gamer, the process of unlocking Alien Resurrection's hidden functionality involves a few simple cheat codes. Using 3 series of button presses, you first unlock a known cheat menu, expand the cheat menu to include a level select feature, and finally prime the system for loading a backup disc. After that, all it takes is removing Alien Resurrection from the PlayStation, replacing with your burnt CD, taking care to keep something wedged in the tray ejection sensor to prevent the console from performing its Wobble Groove anti-piracy check. Interesting. I don't have a PlayStation to try this out myself, but using an emulator, I was able to reach the black screen indicating that it was time to swap discs. Oh my god. Okay, so okay. I was thinking this was an anti-piracy thing. It is not. It is a pure piracy thing. Holy shit, you can just pirate the shit out of this game, huh? Oh, well, they're like, we've made our money on this game, guys. We're not getting it anymore. This is amazing. Pro pirate. This is so good. Okay, this is awesome. Well, Martin Piper is what a legend to go and do something and talk about this is super cool. I mean, obviously, like I said, they've made their money on this game. They're not gonna. I mean, nobody's gonna do anything with it. And to pirate it onto a CD, you'd have to be then putting it into its own, another PlayStation. So if they're gonna do a digital version, I mean, whatever. Value of that disc shot up on eBay, shot way up, bro. You're probably right, actually. Is eBay one of those sites that's probably all right to check on stream? Well, I'll pull it up on the side. I feel like it's not good. Not one of those ones I want to do. Alien. Oh, get out of here, Google. Alien. What is this one? Resurrection. PS1. Bro, no effing way, bro. Check this out. You're not wrong, Cyclo. Don't look for haunted dolls. All right. I think I know what you mean by that. Yo, Casper, what's happening, buddy? Welcome on in. How was your holidays, friend? Yeah, look at these. These are so expensive. And if they only knew that they could just burn it and have it for free. Wait. If you're a pro, if you're an absolute fucking pro, you do this pro hack, and then you just keep on making new ones and selling them for $300 some. Oh my God, this person's asking for 809. Nope. Bro, did you hear how my pro hack sound? Oh, this is one's graded, actually. My bad. This one's 9.4 grade. Although 809 still pretty expensive for that, but it's graded, so. Wow, that is so fucking nice call, Silo. Yeah, this is pretty funny. I didn't even think about that it would have, but I mean, listen, again, pro move. If you guys need to know a pro move, you do what we previously saw. You get a bunch of these CD cases, and you print the thing and put it in there. People are never gonna know the difference. And then they get a CD that just has Alien written on it. Oh, bro, this is so good. I'm so glad we got to see this one. I saw that you had it in there, so I was like, I'm not gonna add it, but it sounded like it was kind of interesting. Again, I thought it was an anti-piracy thing. Damn, I was so wrong. Oh, burnt PS1 games. Yeah. I like that this 809 is his first print too, man. So cool. All right, let's keep on rolling. Yeah, pro move. They killed the Dreamcast. Yeah, fuck the Dreamcast. Actually, that is one of the things that I really wanted to do over the years, and I know it's probably way too late and everybody else is already doing it, is I wanted to collect a lot of the older consoles and stuff, and have kind of some of those. Dreamcast was one of them. I know the Dreamcast not one that has a lot of games or anything that I really care about, but kind of almost like archiving them in a way, but not in a way of never using them. I don't have many, so I always kind of think about it every so often, where I was like, oh, that'd be kind of nice. But then I go look at like prices for them, and like, yeah, if you want to get a decent one, it's super expensive and just not worth it. Put anti-piracy on theirs is hilarious. Of course, bro. They were like, yeah, whatever. No, I don't know what Sega was thinking, but they're also not really they're not really a hardware company anymore, so they stopped selling games pretty quick. Yeah, I've looked at prices on them. They're pretty expensive, man. Especially if you want to get one that actually works, not just like slightly works. Yeah, it's not worth it. So yeah, but I wanted to get like I know people think like Ataris and stuff, and I don't give a shit about Ataris, but like Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I have a Sega. I think it's a Genesis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Genesis. And then I would like a Dreamcast, GameCube at some point. I have a Wii. I don't need a Wii U, but I might get one at some point because I might have to, because the fucking Wind Waker HD remake is only on the Wii U for some reason. And then there was there's probably a few more here and there that I would like to get, but what was the Sega between the Genesis and the Dreamcast? Ooh, what was it? Was it the Mega Master Drive, something like that? Was that what it was? I can't remember exactly. Master System, Sega CD. Did Sega CD? Ooh, yeah, maybe it was CD. Oh, Master System was first. Sorry, I fucked that all up. CD was there. The 32X was one. Oh, Sega Saturn. And then the Dreamcast. So Saturn, that's the one you're thinking of. Cause CD, yeah, I saw CD in there. Yeah, I forgot about the Sega Saturn. Yeah, and the Game Gear. Y'all remember the Game Gear? The old Sega handheld. That was actually pretty sick. Yeah, mine's just a Genesis. I don't have many games for it either. I remember Vash and I played some of it though. And the 32X was just an add-on to the Genesis. Took it from 16 to 32 bits, I think. Is that what it was, right? CD was also an add-on for the Genesis, right? Jesus, they were adding shit all over the place on that thing, bro. Saturn, Genesis. Trying to see if they had anything. They didn't really have shit else after that, huh? And that's too bad. Too bad indeed. All right, let's keep on rolling here. So Tencent, which is a huge company, Tencent's value plummets 60 billion following China's gaming law. Oh no. So maybe you guys are like, damn, bro, this guy has no sympathy for Tencent. Like, that's kind of messed up. You know, maybe they're not that bad of a company. Many Genshins impacted. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Here's what's going to make you guys be on my side about this. One of the companies that worked on the Monster Hunter movie, Tencent. Yeah, see, you guys are all with me on this. 60 billion wasn't enough that they lost. All right. Oh, that's fucked up. I know that they're just a huge fucking company, and I'm sure they'll talk about it as well. But yeah, I was like, God damn it, they're in fucking everything, and then they're making that Monster Hunter movie. God damn it, get them out of here. Oh, Jesus. As a result of China's recent clampdown on gaming and its larger industry, Tencent's value has dropped 60 billion. Founded in 1998, Tencent is a Chinese technology conglomerate holding companies that also serve as the parent company to the hugely popular League of Legends developer Riot Games. So this is a huge holding company, and I think that I thought they hold like stakes in a whole bunch of companies, but at least Riot Games for sure. The Chinese government has led a years-long effort to crack down on gaming. Recently, however, the country passed a new regulation that only allows Chinese minors to game 3 hours a week. These terms are harsher than previous gaming restrictions, which allowed minors under 18 to game for an hour and a half on weeknights and 3 hours on weekends and holidays. However, this past August, state-run media likened gaming addiction to opium addicts, specifically mentioning Tencent's affiliated titles as culprits. Oh my god. Oh my god. And just now I heard about Tencent. I'm already against them, right? Yeah, okay, so this is not specifically Tencent. They're just a big company, but the Chinese government is like, you know what? Fuck people who want to play games. Which, that really sucks. That absolutely sucks. So they're going to be able to play 3 hours a week. That's it. You get 3 hours a week. Once you use your 3 hours a week, no more. But this is, I guess, for minors. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't super love it. I feel like gaming was such a big thing for me growing up, you know. Maybe not a super positive thing. Maybe I would have got more homework and shit done. Maybe I would have done more with my life. No, I don't think so. But I feel like that's just such a bold thing for them to do. Now, additional state government intervention has damaged Tencent's stock value, as reported by Bloomberg. State regulators, as it were, state regulators recently met with Tencent and other industry leaders to advise they look beyond profit and work to prevent minors from developing gaming addictions. Moreover, regulators claim that China will now slow future approval for new online games. The meeting added to investors' fears and the government crackdown on gaming. And combined with previous dips in stock that follow after state media equated opium addiction with gaming addiction, Tencent stock has plummeted by over 60 billion in value. So Tencent's not necessarily the bad guy here, but they are kind of just a douchey company in general. But like, holy shit, that is absolutely wild. I was gonna look up Tencent a little bit and see if there was anything, something we could find out about them. Media library. What does that mean? Oh, this is just pictures. I'm trying to see like if they had like a thing where they showed who they own.
Incoming target. Fire.
I'm gonna see if I can see a thing for Tencent companies.
T3.
Dropped a fresh deal in news. Ooh, I'll take a look here in just 1 second, my dude. Thank you so much for that. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, here's Tencent Games is its own thing. So let me pull that up too and see if that's anything.
Ride.
Okay, so they have foreign studio assets: Riot Games, Sumo Games. I'm just gonna name the ones that I know specifically. Epic Games is one of them. FromSoft, Ubisoft, Frontier Developments, Remedy Entertainment. Is there anything else over here that's more interesting?
Target down.
There's just a ton. Holy shnikes. Aura Studio Group, Lightspeed Studio, More Fun Studio, Next Studio, Timmy Studio Group, that are making all a bunch of different types of games as well. So they have a ton of companies. So it's just one of those companies that's very, very, very huge. And definitely worth bringing up. So I don't feel super sad for them with their value plummeting, but it is what it is. Before we get to this next one, Cyclo did drop us a new fresh deal in the news category, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in here real quick and we'll take a look. Ooh, okay, bro, this might be one I might be getting into. Okay, so they have, oh my god, here's what you save by buying this bundle. Oh, okay. So they have a whole bunch of Need for Speed games. Is this every Need for Speed game? Need for Speed Heat, Most Wanted, Need for Speed, Payback, Rivals, Hot Pursuit Remaster, and Unbound, all for $22. All the modern ones. Yes, nice, dude. $22. Need for Speed is one of those games that's just a lot of fun. It's not even all about like the all of the racing and stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like Need for Speed has like there's like a destruction like competition thing in there too. Like, it's a good time. I feel like if you guys kind of are into, just a lot of good fun, $22 worth it. And if you maybe you play one of them, you're pretty much getting your money's worth, because I think any one of these games is usually worth probably $22. So awesome. This is over on Steam. Thank you so much, Cyclo, for dropping this. This is awesome. I may be like I said, I might be pulling this one up at some point. So that seems like a pretty sweet deal. Yeah, I haven't played a Need for Speed in quite a while, but bro, remember back in the day? It was a good time. Get in, bro. $22. I don't know why I'm here to sell them, There's some bangers in there, easily worth 20. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're great games. They're just fun. And like I said, I forget exactly what that was. Usually like drive a car, like there would be like a street. You just cause as much destruction as you could. It was a good time. Easily, a great time on a Saturday night. Hanging out with the boys, pizza, just ordered a pizza, you're hanging out. Sure, you're 13, but whatever. The arcade version of Gran Turismo. Yeah! Hey, that's a great way of putting it. It's a very arcadey game. Hey, Show, what's happening? How you doing? How has your holidays been? Yeah, I'm so happy you're gracing us with your present today. Oh, shoosh. Whew. I feel like I'm still struggling to just breathe normally, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I keep on talking about. I want to get like an absolutely just ridiculously spicy pepper. Just really drain out every single one of my sinuses. I've never looked up more about sinuses in my life than I have in the last few days. How to drain them, what they look like, all kinds of things like that. Been completely spoiled by Santa. Oh, that is so amazing. You have any great gifts you want to tell us about? I would love to hear about them. If not, of course, no pressure. What about yours? Oh, it's been fantastic. I got some amazing new coffee things. I got just a bunch of random other great gifts that have just been amazing. Can't even be upset. A neti pot, bro. I don't want to do a neti pot though. I don't wanna. But man, if it helped, I would probably do it. How did you just get so congested? You're just like, bro, I just want to breathe. I already have a hard time breathing. My septum is so deviated on the one side that my one side I can barely breathe out of anyway. So I mostly breathe out of this side, and so I'm already struggling, man. Some Lego Harry Potter sets. That's amazing. Lego is such a great gift for anybody. I still love me putting some Legos together. It's a great time. Some other Harry Potter collectibles made me nerd out a lot. Hey, that's so cool though. Yeah, if you get any of them put together, any of those Legos or anything, hey, throw them in the Discord. We would love to see it. That's awesome. No, I just keep on saying that I'm gonna get like a habanero or something, and not even eat the whole thing, but just a good chunk of it, and just give me that drainage, you know, where your whole face is leaking. That's what I need. I still have that like super hot sauce back here. I don't know if it goes bad over a certain time. Like when does hot sauce go bad? I've had this back there for so long. It don't too acidic. Damn, maybe I'll get into a little of that, man. Some would say it never goes bad. Some is Cyclo. Trying to put some together, watch this space. Hey, that's awesome, Shosho. Yes, I'm a little under the weather. Doing some recovery right now, mostly just congested at this point. Damn, maybe this is gonna be the remedy, you know what I'm saying? Just absolutely destroy my face. I'm gonna save it for now. A little while ago, no, bro, stop it. A little while back, we did a community drive for points and shit to do a little spoonful of the of that last dab hot sauce, and it was pretty good. It actually wasn't bad. You're getting well again vibes. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, mostly just congestion, a little bit in the throat now, where it's, you know, it just gets a little tickly, you know, every so often. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get through these last couple with very little news. I always tend to just be wanting to chill and talk with y'all a lot more. So news ends up getting stretched out when there's less news, which I ain't upset about. Amazon Prime Video will start showing ads on January 29th. Earlier this year, Amazon announced plans to start incorporating ads into movies and TV shows streamed from its Prime Video service, and now the company has revealed a specific date when you'll start seeing them. It's January 29th. This will allow us to continue investing in compelling content and keep increasing the investment over a long period of time, the company said in an email to customers about the pending shift to limited advertisements. Okay. We aim to have meaningfully fewer ads than linear TV and other streaming TV providers. No action is required from you, and there is no change to the current price of your Prime membership. Customers have the option of paying an additional $3 per month to keep avoiding advertisement, though. Interesting. Interesting. So I get why we have to have ads. I'm fed up with ads. Yeah, there's things like this where it's weird that there's ads. So I think it was Vash who kind of sent me down the there's a company called Tubi. It's TUBI, and it's a streaming service, and you don't have to have like an account or anything, but you can usually watch stuff with ads. I don't understand, how can you do everything without or with just ads, but do almost the exact same things that I'm going to pay Amazon an assload of money for. Yeah, they're not making content, but nobody's really asking for these places to make content. Like, we want you to be a streaming service. So if you're gonna do ads, your shit better, all of your content that you make better fucking pop off like nobody's business. And it doesn't, and that's the problem. So I don't know. Ads suck, and I agree. I get why we have them, but yeah, it feels like you pay so much money for Amazon Prime, of course, like you're getting shipping and stuff too, but like it feels like there's like so much to everything that you're doing, and then you're like, all right, well, we're also gonna be charging you money now if you don't want ads. You're like, but that's why I was paying this other thing so that I had streaming and no ads. You're like, well, now ads are included and you can get rid of them for an additional, and then charge you more, right? Yeah, and it's kind of the Netflix problem. Netflix kind of is the one who introduced a lot of these issues. Is as soon as they started to make more content that was kind of popping off, they were like, well, now we're going to charge more, which is fine. And Netflix hasn't done that thing with ads, although I think they have a tier where you can get ads. I don't know, and have like maybe a cheaper, I don't remember exactly, but like it's very weird. But yeah, I just don't know. I always think it's a bad move when you start to charge more for, or you start to charge more or the same for a worse, a worse product. You're like, bro, what? But they know people will do it, so that's why they do it, right? They play in the system. Damn. We need to fight the power and rise up. You know what I'm saying, guys? We gotta take them down from the inside. I'm gonna start working at Amazon. I'm gonna work my way up. You know where Jeffy B used to be? That's gonna be me. And I'm gonna take them down. Nah, I probably won't though. Apple is now banned from selling its latest Apple Watches in the US. Really? The hell is this? Wait, what the hell is this? All right, let's go in. This is from The Verge. I don't know The Verge all that well. I know of The Verge. I'm hoping this is pretty reputable. Let's take a look here. Apple can no longer sell the Watch Series 9 and Watch Ultra 2 in the US after President Joe Biden's administration declined to veto the ban today. Apple pulled both devices from its website on December 21st and from its store shelves after December 24th. A statement via CNBC from the Office of U.S. Trade Representatives Catherine Tai said the agency decided to not reverse the ITC International Trade Commission determination after careful consideration. Oh, goodness. In a statement published by Reuters, an unnamed Apple spokesperson confirmed it's appealing the ITC decision and said, "We strongly disagree with the US ITC decision and resulting exclusion order and are taking all measures to return Apple Watch Series 9 and Apple Watch Ultra 2 to customers in the US as soon as possible." So wait. So Apple's gonna not be able to sell their newest watches? I wonder, I don't know why though. It seems the ITC issued the ban after finding that Apple infringed on blood oxygen saturation technology patented by a company called Massimo. Okay. It also ordered Apple to stop selling any previous imported devices with the infringed upon tech. While Apple attempted to block the decision while awaiting an appeal, the ITC denied Apple's request, and the other chance of intervention was a veto from President Joe Biden, which didn't happen. Interesting. The ban only affects Apple stores in the US. That means customers can still get their hands on a watch at Best Buy, Target, and other retailers while supplies last. Apple will also continue selling their Watch SE as it does not come with a blood oxygen sensor. Holy shit, that is absolutely fucking wild. NBC, ABC, and CBS over antenna might get that for free if I'm gonna watch ads. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I agree with that 100%. If you're gonna watch ads, just fucking watch the regular ones. Jesus Christ. Hey, Fissy, what's happening? Or Fishy, as if you would like. Fishy. Merry Crisis. Jesus. How are you? Fissy, how are you doing? How was your holidays? Good day to be a Brit. No, please, Fissy, you got it. Am I pronouncing it right? Fissy? It's a weird one. Yes, but if they're infringing on a patent that's already made from another company, yeah, you can't do it then, right? Gotten sick? Yay, same. Twinsies. Yes, like fishy. Yeah, same. Been getting over my cold the last few days, so. But yeah, so they've essentially infringed over a patent. I just didn't realize that that's where they were. I'd not heard anything about this, and I'm a little bit in the tech sphere, you know. Currently unavailable. So I'm sorry, I'm just on Apple's site real quick. I'm just checking. Currently unavailable. Yeah, damn, that is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. I did not expect that. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? How's the coffee? What happened to the coffee? Because it seems like Fissy is pushing a button that I didn't understand. So yeah, wow, that's pretty interesting. I really appreciate. I believe this one was from Tidal as well. I did not know this was gonna happen. Jesus, that's pretty crazy, especially for like Apple. Apple feels like they don't ever get pushed back about anything, and now they're getting this. Insomniac Games shares a message regarding the cyber attack. Like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. I also saw that this was just kind of like a lot of them kind of saying that they were really enjoying a lot of the support they've been getting from people. So I wanted to kind of read over this real quick. Thank you for the outpouring of compassion and unwavering support. It's deeply appreciated. We're both saddened and angered about the recent criminal cyber attack on our studio and the emotional toll it's taken on our dev team. We have focused inward for the last several days to support each other. We are aware that the stolen data included personal information belonging to our employees, former employees, and independent contractors. It also included early development details about Marvel's Wolverine from PlayStation 5. We continue working quickly to determine what data was impacted. This experience has been extremely distressing for us. We want everyone to enjoy the games we develop as intended and as our players deserve. However, like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. Marvel's Wolverine continues as planned. The game is in early production and will no doubt greatly evolve throughout production, as do all our plans. While we appreciate everyone's enthusiasm, we will share official information about Marvel's Wolverine when the time is right. On behalf of everyone at Insomniac, thank you for our ongoing support during this challenging time. Which I agree. That's awesome. That's kind of what I felt like everything kind of should be. We should all just be letting them take their time and do whatever they got to do. A game obviously can change so much throughout its development that people were like, oh, I've gotten it. Like, people were saying they got the game playing and shit. Like, they got like a build working and everything. Like, that is some bullshit. Like, It's obviously not going to be what the game is actually going to be like. So people just need to, whatever. If that's the kind of stuff you want to get into, that's your own thing. But like, I definitely was like, I'm just gonna wait until there's official news, because it's not worth getting into it. People are wild with that stuff. They not wild, bro. You're not wrong about that. Jesus. Yeah, I think it's just, I rather just, not that I have some kind of huge devotion to Insomniac or anything. I feel like this, for probably any game studio, is just, it's better just to get the information from them when it's ready. Seems to be handling it well. I mean, yeah, as best as you can, right? So yeah, if you, like I said, if you want to get into all the leaks and do all that stuff or whatever, you guys do whatever you want. I just know that I'm gonna wait until I get some official news, some official looks. Outside of that, I don't really give a shit to see anything else, so, because it's probably not that great. Let's do the Scream 7 one first, real quick, and because the last one is not actually news, but just a good time, I think. So Scream 7 director Christopher Landon exits the film. It was a dream job that turned into a nightmare. So this is another part of this whole Scream ordeal. So if you guys haven't heard, a lot of the people who are on this new Scream movie or whatever have either been getting fired or just leaving because of a lot of other issues. And the whole thing has kind of been in kind of like this weird, like everything kind of seems to be falling apart. And who knows what's going to end up happening with it. But this is just another shoe to fall for Scream 7. Landon shared the news on Twitter, and his decision following the controversial firing of Melissa Barrera over a social post, and the departure of Jenna Ortega due to scheduling conflict. I guess now is as good a time as any to announce I formally exited Scream 7 weeks ago. This will disappoint some and delight others. It was a dream job that turned into a nightmare, and my heart did break for everyone involved. Everyone, but it's time to move on. I have nothing. Okay. I'm sure there's more too that he was saying here. I have nothing more to add to the conversation other than I hope West's legacy thrives and lifts above the din of a divided world. What he and Kevin created is something amazing, and I was honored to have even the briefest moment basking in their glory. So, like I said, just kind of another shoe to fall for this. Who knows what's gonna happen with this movie? So, oh, all right. And then this last one I just thought was pretty funny. The Federal Reserve has determined that the Home Alone's McAllister family was probably in the 1%. If you guys have never seen Home Alone, hey, Home Alone 1 and 2, those movies slap. They are some of the best holiday films you can watch around, all right? And B, what the fuck are you guys doing? I don't know what I was saying. Feds ain't got nothing better to be doing, bro. No, this is important. This is news. What are you talking about, man? That was a baller house, bro. You're not lying.
Wow.
Although,
what a hole.
That's right. I was gonna say, yeah, the house was baller. Although they were like I don't know that they weren't like a foster house. What was the house specifically? You guys remember? Like it was like they had a lot of like transfer students, maybe. They had a lot of kids from like overseas. I thought that they were housing. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know those movies too well. I mean, it's not like an integral part of the movie, man. It was just like a thing. Like, I don't know. Damn. I feels like out on an island over here. But I think there was some money involved, and that's why they may have had that house. I don't know. Following its 1990 debut, Home Alone quickly became a Christmas staple, best enjoyed during the winter season with a fresh cup of hot cocoa. But there's one lingering question that has kept fans of the classic up at night: is the McAllister family absolutely loaded? I mean, let's face it, that house has enough bedrooms for a small army. Damn, that has kept me up at night, you know? So here you go, Cyclo. This will answer your question. The New York Times finally got an answer after consulting with economics. Oh my God, that's weird. From the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago and people involved in the making of the movie. In 1990, the house was affordable for only the top 1% of Chicago household incomes. And that would still be the case today, according to economics at the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. The home would have been affordable to a household with an income of $305,000 in 1990, which is about $665,000 in 2022. I'd like to trade what keeps me up at night with them for a bit. Nope. Now this is just one you get to add to it. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. So essentially what they're saying is the house is affordable if you have an income of $665,000 now. So, you know, a little amount of money, you know. But they're saying 305 back in 1990. $305,000. That's so much fucking money. Even now, it's still a lot. The economist. Why is that word fucking with me? Continued on to explain that the red brick mansion, which is an actual house located in the Chicago suburbs, would only have been affordable to the top 1% of Chicago household incomes in 1990, and frankly, not much has changed. To date, Zillow estimates the same house at nearly $2.4 million, which would still only be accessible to the top 1% of Chicago buyers. Economist. Oh my God, there. Thank you. I was hoping someone was gonna put it out for me so I couldn't so I could stop fucking that word up, man. Thank you, Cyclo. Economists. Yeah, it was one of those ones. It was getting stuck for me, man. Suddenly it's making a lot more sense why the film's gullible thieves, Harry and Marv, were so hell-bent on robbing the McAllister household. In the movie, Harry refers to the expensive property as the silver tuna of all burglaries. Whatever, we don't care about that. Attempted child murder. Bro, at one point the guy was gonna chew the kid's fingers off, so it gets pretty intense there. Okay, that was just kind of it. I just thought this was kind of fun to kind of go over and a little bit in the spirit of the holidays we just are getting through, guys. You know, a little bit fun, a little bit of something extra. I was enjoying you struggling, to be honest. I'm a bad person. No, I'm glad that you were enjoying it. You know, that's what I'm here for, is to read things absolutely terribly and be enjoying to you however it is, even if it's just to watch me struggle. Attempted child murderers. Also, that child did some attempted murder as well, if you ask me. So it kind of maybe, does it cancel itself out if you guys attempt to murder each other? Shit. So yeah, I thought this one was just fun. Self-defense. Damn. I wonder who threw the first stone. That's what I want to know. Was it the murderer, or was it the burglars, or was it the kid? Because it might be self-defense on one of their parts then. Like I said, this one was just fun, not anything super newsworthy, but I thought a good time, and worth bringing up. But I think that's gonna do it for the news. Appreciate y'all so much for coming and hanging out during the news. We're gonna hang out for a little bit before we get into some Last of Us 2, but that is going to wrap it for the news today. Thank y'all so much.